Karachi Seaview Road was blocked for traffic to prevent people from heading out into the open sea. As the Pakistan Meteorological Department said, Biparjoy, now classified as an extremely severe cyclonic storm, was around 600 kilometers away from the coastal city. The Sindh government kicked off the evacuation drive from the coastal areas of Badin in the wake of fast approaching Cyclone Biparjoy, moving the residents to safe places in order to avoid any loss of life. Sindh Chief Minister Murad Ali Shah visited Shah Bandar area of the district along with local bodies Minister Nazir Shah and Sindh Chief Secretary Sohail Rajput. After the visit, the Chief Minister headed a meeting to review arrangements for mitigating the impact of Biparjoy in the coastal belt in Sujawal. Swaths of coastal communities in Pakistan's southern Sindh province are said to suffer from surges up to 12 feet, which could inundate low-lying settlements as well as up to 30 centimeters of rain. Sindh Chief Minister Murad Ali Shah said an emergency has been declared and the army drafted in to help relocate more than 80,000 people at risk.
बाकी जगह पे भी जो आर्म फोर्सेस की जगह है वो भी अवेलेबल है. हमारे स्कूल्स हमने खाली वैसी छुट्टियां आजकल, लेकिन कमिश्नर साहब भी मेरे साथ हैं. उन्होंने पूरा प्लान बनाया, लेकिन लोगों ने निकलना है और ये कोई उनकी चॉइस नहीं है. उन्हें हर हाल में निकलना है. इसलिए अगर ना निकले और अल्लाह ताला ने हमारे इम्तिहान सख्त लिया तो जानी नुकसान बहुत हो सकता है. माली नुकसान तो एक तरफ है.
According to a press release, the State Bank of Pakistan has decided to keep the policy rate unchanged at 21% for the next 2 months. The announcement came after a meeting of the bank's Monetary Policy Committee. It stated that the Monetary Policy Committee expected the domestic demand to remain subdued amid tight stance, domestic uncertainty, and continuing stress on external account. The committee noted in the press release that multiple important developments had taken place since the last meeting. Thirdly, the press release highlighted that the government had unveiled the budget for fiscal year 24 on 9 June, which envisages a slightly contractionary fiscal stance against the revised estimates for fiscal year 23. Fourth, the global commodity prices and financial conditions have eased recently and are expected to persist in near term. The Monetary Policy Committee also took stock of the cumulative impact of the substantial monetary tightening undertaken so far, which is still unfolding. According to State Minister for Petroleum Musaddiq Malik, Pakistan paid for its first government-to-government import of Russian crude in Chinese currency, a significant shift in its US dollar-dominated export payment policy. The first cargo of discounted Russian crude oil arranged under a new deal struck between Islamabad and Moscow arrived in Karachi on Sunday. It is currently being offloaded at the port. In a conversation with Reuters by phone, the petroleum minister did not disclose the commercial details of the deal, including pricing or the discount that the country received. In April, Musaddiq Malik had said Pakistan had placed its first order for discounted Russian crude oil under a deal struck between Moscow and Islamabad. He had also said that imports were expected to reach 100,000 barrels per day if the first transaction went through smoothly. As a long-standing Western ally and the arch-rival of neighboring India, which historically is close to Moscow, analysts believe the crude deal would have been difficult for Pakistan to accept, but its financing needs are great. The National Assembly of Pakistan passed a resolution to condemn the 9th May riots in which military installations and state buildings were attacked by violent protesters. Defense Minister Khwaja Asif, who moved the resolution during the Assembly session, claimed that a party and its leader attacked the military installations on 9th May. He called for immediate punishment for the perpetrators of the violent protests.
इस ऐवान की राय है कि एक सियासी जमात और उसके चेयरमैन ने 9 मई 2023 को आईन और कानून की धज्जियाँ बखेरते हुए मुल्क की सलामती के हामिल अदारों के ख़िलाफ़ कार्रवाइयों में तमाम हदूद व क़यूद अबूर करते हुए फ़ौजी तनसीबात पर हमले किए. इस जमात और उसके सरबराह के इक़दामात से मुल्क, रियासत, रियासती इदारों को नाकाबिल तलाफ़ी नुकसान पहुँचा है, जिसके तमाम शवाहिद मौजूद हैं. लिहाजा उनके ख़िलाफ़ आइन और कानून के मुताबिक एक दिन की भी ताख़ीर किए बगैर कार्रवाई मुकम्मल की जाए. इस जमात और उसके सरबराह की पाकिस्तान दुश्मन कार्रवाइयों का बोझ اس کی اپنی جماعت کے رہنما اور کارکن بھی نہیں اٹھا پا رہے اور ان سے لا تعلقی کا اظہار کر رہے ہیں، جس سے اس امر کی توثیق ہوئی ہے کہ اس جماعت اور اس کے سربراہ کا ایجنڈا ملک دشمنی پر مبنی ہے۔ یہ ایوان قرار دیتا ہے کہ شرپسند اور مجرم عناصر کے خلاف کارروائی کے دوران کسی قسم کی انسانی حقوق کی خلاف ورزی نہیں کی گئی، اور اس حوالے سے ایک سیاسی جماعت کے الزامات پراپیگنڈا، لغو، جھوٹ اور بہتان بازی پر مبنی ہے، اور اس میں کوئی صداقت نہیں ہے۔ چونکہ پوری دنیا میں فوجی تنصیبات پر حملہ کرنے جیسے واقعات میں ملوث افراد کے خلاف کارروائی کرنے کا اختیار وہاں کی افواج کو میسر ہے، پاکستان میں بھی ایسے عناصر کے خلاف قانونی اور آئینی تحفظ حاصل ہے۔ لہٰذا ان واقعات میں ملوث تمام افراد کے خلاف پاکستان آرمی ایکٹ 1952 کے تحت بلا تاخیر کارروائی مکمل کر کے سزا دلوائی جائے۔
Violent protests broke out across Pakistan after former Prime Minister Imran Khan was arrested from the court premises on 9th May in a graft case.